Today we're going to talk about narrative poems. A narrative poem tells the story of an event in the form of a poem. You can find narrative poems in epic poems like Beowulf. They tell stories, they have some rhyming words, but it's a long story about something important to the author. For instance, Boa Constrictor by Shel Silverstein. Oh, I'm being eaten by a boa constrictor. A boa constrictor, a boa constrictor. I'm being eaten by a boa constrictor, and I don't like it one bit. Well, what do you know? It's nibbling my toe. Oh, gee, it's up to my knee. Oh, my, it's up to my thigh. Oh, fiddle, it's up to my middle. Oh, heck, it's up to my neck. Oh, dread, it's up. Oh.
I forgot my shoes.
By a boa constrictor. A boa constrictor. A boa constrictor. I'm being eaten by a boa constrictor and I don't like it one bit. Well, what do you know? It's nibbling my toe. Oh, gee. It's up to my knees. Oh, my. It's up to my thigh. Oh, fiddle. It's up to my middle. Now the rest. It's up to my chest. Oh, heck. It's up to my neck. Oh, bread.
So as you can see, sometimes narrative poems can be turned into songs as well. There is rhyming. Let's look at this. What do you know? It's up to my toe. No, toe, G, knee. Can you find more rhyming? This one is also by Shel Silverstein, called Hungry Mungry.
Hungry Mungry sat at supper, took his knife and spoon and fork, ate a bowl of mushroom soup, ate a slice of roasted pork, ate a dozen stewed tomatoes, 27 deviled eggs, 15 shrimps, 9 baked potatoes, 32 fried chicken legs, a shank of lamb, a boiled ham, 2 bowls of grits, some black-eyed peas, 4 chocolate shakes, 8 angel cakes, 9 custard pies with Munster cheese, 10 pots of tea, and after he had eaten all that he was able, he poured some broth on the tablecloth, and ate the kitchen table. His parents said, "Oh, Hungry Mungry, stop these silly jokes." Mungry opened up his mouth, and gulp, he ate his folks. And then he went and ate his house, all the bricks and wood. And then he ate up all the people in the neighborhood. Up came 20 angry policemen shouting, "Stop and cease." Mungry opened his mouth and gulp, he ate the police. Soldiers came with tanks and guns. Said Mungry, "They can't harm me." He just smiled and licked his lips and ate the U.S. Army. The president sent all his bombers. Mungry still was calm. Put his head back, gulped the planes, and gobbled up the bomb. He ate his town and ate the city, ate and ate and then he said, "I think I'll eat the whole United States." And so he ate Chicago first and munched the water tower. And then he chewed on Pittsburgh, but he found it rather sour. He ate New York and Tennessee, and all of Boston town. Then drank the Mississippi River just to wash it down. And when he'd eaten every state, each puppy, boy, and girl, he wiped his mouth upon his sleeve and went to eat the world. He ate the Egypt pyramids and every church in Rome. and all the grass in Africa and all in ice and Nome. He ate each hill in green Brazil, and then to make things worse, he decided for dessert he'd eat the universe. He started with the moon and stars, and soon as he was done, he gulped the clouds, he sipped the wind and gobbled up the sun. Then sitting there in the cold dark air, he started to nibble his feet, then his legs, then his hips, then his neck, then his lips, till he sat there just gnashing his teeth. 'Cause nothing was nothing was. Nothing was nothing was. Nothing was left to eat.
So as you can see there, this paints a picture of a boy eating the entire world and universe. It has rhyming with it. It has some rhythm with it. But it's a story in poetry form. We're going to look at a couple more narrative poems, and I want you to see if you can find the rhyming words as we read them.